Hello everyone, how are you? Unit 11, Proverbs. I don't know whether you have heard of Proverbs or not. Proverbs could be considered idiomatic because it's really difficult to guess the meaning of the proverb based on every single word or individual words. And that's why probably we have one unit for proverbs, but they can also be put in a different category. We have a very simple definition. Proverbs are short sentences, and like idioms, their form is fixed, and it is not always possible to guess the meaning from individual words, as we know. Mostly proverbs have roots in history, in culture, in folklore of that or one particular city or region. And we have it in different languages, different regions, different cultures. And sometimes we have some even similarities. I mean, you might find a proverb in Farsi in Iran, and you can find an equivalent to it in English. We have lots of these cases, but it doesn't mean that for every single English proverb we have a Persian proverb. No. We have three categories. Part A, we have positive situations. It's like proverbs that we use for talking about positive situations. Look, we all want to solve this problem, and I'm sure we'll find a solution. The answer is part of a conversation. Yes. Where there is a will, there is a way. Where there is a will, there is a way. That's our proverb, which means when you really want something, it happens. Or if you really try for something, it happens. Because will here is different from that auxiliary like I will. No. Will here is a noun, which means determination. So that's the first proverb we learn, huh? Where there is a will, there is a way. Do we have an equivalent to it in Farsi? We can refer to the thing as we say خواستن توانستن, as it's close to that one. But when you really want something, you can do it. Where there is a will, there is a way. And we continue, we go to the next one. Well, we'll have to invest all of our savings and work really hard. And there is still a chance the project won't succeed. I know. But nothing ventured, nothing gained. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Venture as a verb means to take a risk or to go somewhere risky. When we say nothing ventured, nothing gained, in fact we mean you need to take risks to achieve something. Without taking a risk, you cannot achieve that. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. And I have written here that venture as a noun, as a verb, is in fact a C2 word. Then for level C2. Or here we have my favorite. I was upset when I didn't get into university, but at least it leaves me free to go traveling. So it has something good, huh? I was upset that I couldn't go to university, but at least I have free time to go traveling. Yeah, every cloud has a silver lining. Every cloud has a silver lining. When we say every cloud has a silver lining, we say that in every bad or tragic situation, there is something good. If you look on the bright side, there is something good in it. So in every bad situation, there is something good. I don't know how much you agree with that, but I suppose more or less it has something to do with your perspective, whether you're an optimist or a pessimist. So I use it a lot, honestly. Every cloud has a silver lining. We move forward. We have my job is different every day. It's never boring. Well, variety is the spice of life. Variety is the spice of life, isn't it? So when something, of course, here you have variety. When variety is the space of life, we mean that change makes your life more interesting. You know, spice has more than one meaning. Meaning number one is something like turmeric, how we add to the food to give it flavor, or we say adviye. But this spice here is something that makes something else more interesting. For example, a scandal, a scandal adds a little spice to office life. So we can say this. So spice is something that makes a situation more interesting. When we say variety is the spice of life, we mean that variety or having something different, not being boring or tedious, makes our life more interesting. And finally, we have our final proverb in part A. Josh found it impossible to get a new job. Okay. So he set up or found his own business instead. Yes, well, necessity is the mother of invention. We have something like this in Farsi. Necessity is the mother of invention. So when we say necessity is the mother of invention, we mean that when you really need something, you tend to find a way for it. We have something like نیاز مادر اختراع, something like this. So necessity is the mother of invention. When we really need something, we invent something. And we can use it for many inventions as well. Let's go to some negative statements, if you agree, or situations. Marta ended her relationship with Jacob. They broke up. And the next day, her friend Ellie met Jacob for a drink. Oh, all is fair in love and war. All is fair or all's fair in love and war. We pronounce it war. What does it mean? It means all behavior is acceptable in extreme situations, like a competition, a romantic situation. I have something here. You don't have to obey the usual rules about reasonable behavior in love and war. So everything you do can be justified. Everything you do is reasonable. When, where, in love and war. So all is fair in love and war. It is a very common proverb. I mean, I've heard it a couple of times in shows. And here, what a day. What a day. What a day. My car broke down. Break down is a good verb. My car broke down and my wallet has been stolen. It never rains, but it pours. It never rains, but it pours. When we use it never rains, but it pours, we say that problems happen all together or one after another. In Farsi or Persian, we say like harchi sange mal pay lange, I guess. It's like that. I mean, it never rains, but it pours. When something bad happens, other bad things start happening too, one after another. Or I wonder why Sylvia and Ben have broken up. Well, it takes two to tango. It takes two to tango. It has two meanings. When we say it takes two to tango, meaning number one is that both people are guilty or Both are responsible for this situation. We should blame them both. Like here. Why they broke up, it takes two to tango. It means both are at fault. Or both did something wrong. They are equally responsible. The other meaning is that when we want to talk about an activity which needs two people, for example, I cannot do it alone. It takes two to tango. It means we have to do it together. So it has two meanings. And tango, as you know, is a type of dance. And finally, we have other popular proverbs. We have Rome wasn't built in a day. It means if you want to do something important, you cannot do it in a day or in a single day. It takes time. Important things take time. I'm really impatient. I cannot wait to finish decorating my flat pot. Rome wasn't built in a day. So when we say Rome wasn't built in a day, we mean that it takes time. Better safe than sorry. You have heard it a lot. We should buy extra travel insurance for our skiing trip. Better safe than sorry. It means it's better to take safety precautions. It's better to stay safe than feel sorry later. It is better not to take risk even if it seems boring or hard work. Why should I fasten my seatbelt? Better safe than sorry. It's better to be even extra safe than be sorry later. I have to study hard and do a lot of exams. Do an exam, take an exam. British speakers, they also say sit an exam to become an accountant. But no pain, no gain. نابرد رنج گنج میسر نمیشه. No pain, no gain. You must try. Then you can get something. And finally, we don't have enough tickets for everybody, so it's a case of first come, first served. Very beautiful. First come, first served. The first to arrive will get something. هر کی زودتر بیاد اون میگیره. First come, first served. We can also use it in another situation as well. Free tickets will be given on a first come, first served basis. On a first come, first served basis. It means those people who come first, they can get the ticket. Beautiful, huh? All of them. Thank you for having me, and make sure you do the exercises here as well. Take care, have fun, and goodbye.